Hey everyone, it's Andrea Gorey, and I just wanted to take a few minutes to talk to you all about meal planning. This was a big one for me. When I first started, I was completely overwhelmed with the idea of meal planning. I had no idea what I was doing, and it was just taking me forever to kind of sit down and do a meal plan. Um, with the 22-minute hardcore challenge, it's a little bit different. So I just wanted to kind of take a few minutes to show you how I put together my meal plan, and then this will be available for you in the file section. You will have access to the meal plan that I am working on creating in this video, and you'll also have access to the recipes and the grocery list that I'm using for this meal plan. The first thing that you want to do when you're coming up with your meal plan is you're going to figure out the calorie bracket that you fall into with this meal plan. And that's when you want to pull out your ration for results guide here. And then we are going to start on page 3 or 2 here with the entrance initial briefing questionnaire. So I'm going to actually show you that on my screen here. This is the page that you're going to start on. It's the entrance questionnaire. Um, Obviously, most of us on this group are females, so that's 0 points for us. And then your weights, you're going to pick a point or a number for your weight here, and then your current activity level. So you'll get a score once you get all of those completed. So then you take that score and you go into your ration plan here, and then you find which plan you are on based on the number that you scored. I'm actually going to bump up myself in this meal plan. I am going to be using meal plan 2. I'm not looking to lose weight with this meal plan. These numbers are for people that are using this program to lose weight. It's intended for weight loss. So if you aren't looking to lose any weight, or if you want to maintain your weight, then I would recommend bumping up. If you are losing weight, which most of us are trying to lose weight in this boot camp, then you want to stick to the number that you score at here. So then we take that plan number, and then you can figure out your rations and the calories that you're going to be using, the number of containers. So for me, with this meal plan, like I said, I'm using meal plan 2, so that is going to be this second bracket here. So the thing that's different with 22-minute hardcore as opposed to like the 21-day fix groups and that you most of you have done before, but with 21-day fix, it just gives you a number of containers that you can use, and you can use them throughout the whole day. But with 22-minute hardcore, it breaks down the containers per meal. So that's a little bit different. And I haven't done something like this before. So that's kind of another reason why I wanted to show you the meal plan here. So I'm going to go back in here and show you what I do with my meal plan. So I started working on this one already. I'm going to put a blank one of these in the file section for you, so you have access to that, so you can also plan out your meals this week. So I am pretty much type A, and I like color coding things. You might not be this extreme with it, but you'll find what works for you. This is what works for me. And what works for me might not work for you, but this at least gives you an idea of what you can do to plan out your meals. So like I said, this is meal plan 2. So what I did, I outlined my the day of the week, breakfast, your Shakeology, or the snack that you're doing, lunch and dinner, and then the containers. I color coded the squares here so you can see which containers that you're using for those meals. Green is for your veggies, purple is for your fruits, red for your proteins, yellows are your carbs, and then I use gray for teaspoons, and orange are the dressings, blue is your healthy fats. And you can find all of the listings of those foods in your rations guide. So there's actually really nice lists that tell you exactly what you can put in those containers. So the other nice thing about this meal plan is it tells you there's recipes that are broken down for breakfast, lunch, and shake, snack, dinner. So you can kind of use those. The biggest piece of advice I have for you when making a meal plan is keep it simple. This was my biggest problem when I was first coming up with meal plans. I was trying too many recipes and too many different things during the week. If you want to save time, save yourself money, and you don't mind eating leftovers, pick like maybe 3 or 4 meals that you will eat throughout the course of the week, and kind of use them on different days of your meal plan. That's what I do with it, and that really seems to first save me time. It saved me money, because I'm not buying a million different things at the grocery store, and it makes it a lot easier to make your meal plan up. So basically what I do then is I start with my recipes that I'm going to use. So this week I'm going to use egg muffins, and I'm going to use blueberry baked oatmeal, and those are both going to fall in my breakfast category, so that's where I started with those. Now, when you look at your recipes, the recipe will tell you the containers that you're using, and it will also tell you how many servings are in that recipe. So with both of these recipes, it's going to be 6 containers, and this meal plan is just based on myself. I don't factor in my husband into my meal plan. So if you're factoring somebody else, you either have to double your meal plan or just use less meals for that particular meal. So like I said, I am using egg muffins and I'm using my blueberry baked oatmeal. So I put that into my category here, and then I click off the numbers that I'm going to use for my containers. So this one is going to be, the egg muffin is a green and a red. So that one I check off, and then I'm also going to have Ezekiel toast with that because I get 2 yellows. So I'm clicking Ezekiel toast off for 1. And then the blueberry baked oatmeal, that one is a yellow and a purple. So I'm going to check those off. And then I have a teaspoon left over, but I usually put coconut oil in my coffee. So that's my teaspoon. And then you can kind of go on from there. So like I said, I'm a creature of habit. I can eat the same thing for breakfast every day. So that's what I went ahead and did. Plus, I said we get 6 servings with these recipes. So I, have 6 times that I'm going to use this particular meal. So I just went ahead and did that through Saturday. And then Sunday I have a different meal, which will carry me into the following week. So, and then my other same thing that never really changes from my day-to-day meal plan is my Shakeology. I usually typically have chocolate with banana and peanut butter. So I'm a choco peanut butter kind of girl. That's my go-to, and that is actually in every day of my plan. You can switch it up. You can make whatever you want in those meal plans. My red and purple might not be the same as your red and purple, but like I said, this is just kind of giving you an idea. And then so lunch and dinner, this is where you can repurpose your leftovers. That's what I kind of do when I'm figuring this out. So lunch on this meal plan is going to be bigger than your dinner. So I have a lot more containers here that I'm going to use than for dinner. So whatever I make for lunch, I will probably repurpose for another dinner along the week. So this week for lunch, I am going to do turkey burger. And I have a pound of ground turkey, so I'm going to be doing that 4 different times. So I'm going to do a turkey burger, and then that will click off my red. Oh, I should get rid of these. That will click off my red, and then I'm going to do a turkey burger I'm going to do probably a whole wheat bun, or I can do a whole wheat wrap, like a wrap. So on whole wheat wrap. And that will take off a yellow. So then I have a green, and I'm going to do lettuce, tomato, onion. So that will be a really good burger. That's going to mark off my green. And then I have a a red, and a dressing left over. So there's a couple different things that you can do with that. I kind of like dessert with my meal, so I'm not going to have dessert, but I'm going to do Greek yogurt. And I like to mix in cinnamon or pumpkin pie spice in my yogurt to kind of flavor it up because, you know, plain Greek yogurt isn't always the tastiest, but I really like it with, like I said, cinnamon or pumpkin pie spice. And then I get an orange left over, so I'm going to throw some peanuts in my Greek yogurt. So that'll kind of be like my side or my dessert. So then I have turkey burgers. Like I said, I will make 4 patties, so that will be 4 more times this week that I can have a turkey burger. I won't do the same thing for all of them. I'm gonna do, you know, like a turkey burger one day with a side salad, or you can do instead of a wrap, you could do over rice, or you could do uh, bread, or you have to be careful though. A lot of times one bun is not always one container, so that's when the rations guide comes in really handy. You just have to look at the amount of servings that you're using per container. And then dinner, you get a green and a red. So which with that one I'm gonna do tilapia with veggies. And my recipe for that makes 6 servings. So if you're doing it for, you know, you and your husband or your family, that might just be one night for you. But for me, that's gonna last like 2 or 3 nights. My husband actually doesn't eat fish, so it's just gonna be for me. And I know, you know, you might not want to make 4 or 5 different meals for your family, so you make it work for you. The tilapia, my husband's has a work meeting that tomorrow night, so I know that I'll be mine, and then I'm actually going to, you know, repurpose this, and I'll have it for lunch the following day with veggies, and then, you know, I'll kind of use my rest of my containers then. So that's red and a green, like I said. So then what you're going to do is once you kind of figure in what you want as your main thing, that's when I kind of look at the rest of the containers and see what I have, and come up with something else to reuse the rest of those containers. And that's pretty much it, you know, as far as making your meal plan goes. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen here. And that's pretty much it. Like I said, you can repurpose your meats. There's a really good way, there's a sheet in the back that tells you how you can repurpose your leftovers. Changing, you know, if your dinner is just a protein and a veggie, like I said, you can repurpose that for lunch and throw it into a wrap. You can use different spices on your meats different days of the week. So you know, my chicken one day might not be, you know, the same chicken that I have another day, and you'll kind of see that when the whole meal plan goes up and is in there. Definitely use spices. That's a big thing that I do to change things up. My snacks every day are almonds, but someday I'm going to put cinnamon on them to make it, you know, a little bit sweeter. And that's pretty much it. So the next step that you're going to do is, I like to prep everything out. Some people don't like to make everything all at once, but I kind of like to see what I'm having for the first 3 days, and then I'll make those things. I actually already made my baked oatmeal and my egg muffins, so I will just, you know, put them in Tupperwares, and then they're ready to go in the morning. So, you know, when you're super busy in the morning and you're running out the door, you have everything ready to go, and then that will save you from, you know, running through the drive-through or snacking on something else that you know, it kind of helps you stay on track with your meal plan. If you have it prepped and ready to go, it's in the fridge, it's, you know, in your Ziploc baggie or your Tupperware, and it's ready to go. And then I kind of do that with my almonds and my bananas for my shake. I will prep everything all at once, throw it in baggies, put it in the fridge or the freezer, and then it's like good to go. Saves you a lot of time in the week. It's a lot of time initially when you're planning everything out, But like I said, as the week goes on and you are a busy mom, it saves a lot of time. So I hope this helps. If you have any questions, please comment below, and we'll be happy to help you out. Happy planning, happy prepping, and we will talk to you soon. Bye.